You got betrayed. Well, that makes two of us. Am I the betrayal expert?
Even though I wish I wasn't, I managed to be in a quite decent shape considering I was dumb pregnant, having to watch online on social media an ex-friend of mine also getting pregnant before I even gave birth alone. I lost the house I helped build, my dog I took care of every single day, my best friend, the family I was gonna have, and high five figures and more. So I'm sure I can help you.
If you fall,
You're probably thinking, I already put up with so much and now I'm the one that got burned. I hear you. Betrayal is like a silent landmine in our minefield of relationships. It's the unexpected explosion that leaves us shattered, questioning absolutely everything. I've always described it as if someone were to rip the floor under your feet the moment you experienced betrayal. At least this is how I felt. When betrayal happens, it sets up a completely new avenue because if you betray me, I must change how I see you. I've built up an idea of you, and not only do I have to acknowledge that you're not the person I thought you were, but I also have to reconsider my own judgment. So what's the deal with betrayal? Why does it hurt like hell? Why does it cut so deep? Betrayal hurts because it's the opposite of trust. We humans are wired to trust each other. It's the glue that holds society together. And if someone betrays that trust, it's like a glitch in our emotional matrix. It's a breach of social contract, and it hurts us where it hurts the most, our expectations. The truth about overcoming betrayal. Overcoming betrayal is as fun as cleaning up your juicy trash, but you can handle it. The path to recovery starts with step 1 of 5, radical honesty. Be honest with yourself. Don't hide your feelings. Don't pretend like you're not heard. Acknowledge your feelings of being hurt. Pretending that you're not hurt is not going to make your feelings go away. You need to start acknowledging that it hurts like hell. That was the hardest part for me because I thought, oh my God, it's hilarious. It's getting worse by the second, but it really wasn't funny at all. Like, my story kept getting worse by the minute, and people kept asking me, tell me, did everything else happen? Please tell me nothing crazy happened. And my answer would always be, well, what would you say if this and this happened? And people were like, what do you mean you need another lawyer? And it was like, yeah, this is the 3rd lawyer I'm hiring currently. And yes, you're right, it is because of TikTok. Although through the entire process, I wish I was joking. My story really kept getting worse by the minute. The thing that really helped me was acknowledging my feelings of hurt.
Excuses.
Stop having empathy towards others and none for yourself. It's a hole with no ground. There's no limit how deep you can fall. I was a master of making excuses for someone else's behavior because of their baggage from the past. However, this doesn't give them a free right to be hurting you, period. What helps to know is that you're not alone in this. Self-comparison can be your best friend. For me, I always used my daughter as an example. I always thought if someone were to do this to my daughter, I would be in no shape or form ever accept that type of behavior. So if I want to be a role model for her, I have to have the same standards for myself. You might not have a daughter or a child, but you may have someone very close in your life where you would think, if someone did this to my best friend, to my family, to someone I very care about, would I accept that type of behavior, and what would I advise them? Take that advice and apply it to yourself. The power of choice. You can choose to have them have power over you, or you can acknowledge that it's on them entirely. They cheated. It's their lack of character. They left you hanging after you helped them so many times. Their inability to be caring. It's their selfish behavior. They gone behind your back. It's their ability to be caring and an honest person. They didn't stand up for you because they were not the ones hurt. Enablers and bystanders lacking major integrity. People knowingly keeping quiet for a situation that actively needs support are not the type of people you want to surround yourself with. If you associate with people like that, you will become that person one day. I think it's proven over time that you're the person you hang out with, and if people you're hanging out with are acting very poorly, you're going to find yourself in 2 situations. For one, you're going to be the next person that's going to be treated absolutely terrible, or for 2, you will find yourself in a situation where no one ever will actually truly be loyal towards you, because a person who's trying to be liked by everyone is going to be liked by no one. There's something I learned from Matthew Hussey, and it was something along the lines like, if the lack of character is going to produce hell in a relationship. And I couldn't agree more. So I suggest to stay far away from those types of people. You're not playing victim, you're simply acknowledging that someone's lack of honesty and integrity has nothing to do with you, period. You're lucky to not be part of it anymore.
lessons and boundaries.
There's a silver lining. Betrayal is a profound teacher. It teaches us what matters the most, and it empowers you to set clear boundaries. Use it as a catalyst for growth. It's becoming a better version of ourselves. It's an invitation to reevaluate, rediscover, redefine what we truly want in this life. It's like a second chance. And so let that phoenix rise from the ashes of the broken trust. Keep questioning, keep asking, embracing this beautiful mess that is life. Revenge. You're wondering, where's the revenge part? Good that you sticked all the way through, because we're going to get to it. You're probably thinking, no one should get away doing you this dirty. And I hear you. When they go low, we go lower. That was obviously a joke, but you want to show that no one can do you this dirty and get away with it. Here's the thing. Waking up every morning guilt-free, knowing that you gave it your all, is such a peace of mind that is worth more than any revenge you could possibly ever get. You wake up guilt-free, and that's not just the best, but the only way you want to live your life. They may or may not realize in 5, 10, 20 years what they did and the repercussion it had on your life and all the consequences it meant for you, but maybe they will never. And isn't that punishment in itself if you don't have the emotional capacity to understand that certain behaviors have an impact that is almost non-repairable in certain situations? And not having that emotional intelligence is the biggest punishment in itself. I know you don't want to hear this, but your biggest revenge is not to be like them, to wake up every morning knowing that you live a very guilt-free life is all you need to know. Honestly, that kept me up, because I woke up every morning knowing that, can you imagine what it's like for people to wake up knowing that they did someone so goddamn dirty? I cannot. And again, maybe they don't, and that's okay, but just you knowing that you waking up every morning trying to be a better person, trying to be as kind as you possibly can, is the biggest piece, and you're just lucky not to be part of it anymore. And so you're lucky to have that emotional intelligence to know what it means to be kind and what it means to treat other people in a way that is appropriate.
If you fall, I will follow. In the dark exist no shadow.
Oh my goodness, you sticked all the way through. If you are trying to get back on your feet, you can watch the video right here. And if you are enjoying this type of content, you can consider subscribing right there. I hope with the videos that you will feel less alone in whatever you're going through, whether it's betrayal, if it's a breakup, or if it's just trying to get back on your feet for no matter circumstances, whether you lost a job or friendships. I hope that these videos will help you to get back on your feet, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Oh, it's still me. I know the attention span is so short right now because of TikTok and all these short form content. It's brutal, but yeah, so I'm letting you go any minute now. The video is almost done. As you can see, I'm still working on my humor, but have a good day.